Today we'll talk about peptides.
I love this bike, man. I really love it. The Honda Adventure 160cc looks like a Batmobile, dude. This model is the bad bitch of the motorcycle world. There's nothing cooler than riding a bike on Phuket Island. On a cool road with lively people, cool the way they drive and vibe coming to the beach, that's the best thing ever. This beach is one of the most beautiful beaches in Rawai, and it's a beach with very few sunbeds, which are only found in this part of the beach. It's a really cool, family-friendly, quiet, unique beach, and driving while wearing these sunglasses is just so cool. Because everything looks a bit yellowish, but it's not too yellow to bother you, and it's really just pleasant to look at. Look at the water, legends, how clean it is. It's transparent. It's just, oh my god, total bliss, complete idyll. Before I moved to Phuket Island, I made a decision and a promise to myself that once I went into the sea for the first time, I wanted to see how long I could keep the streak going every single day. Because last year, the year before that, when I lived on Phuket Island, I didn't take advantage of my favorite things: summer, the sea, the beach, absolutely all of that. The first years, I used to go to the beach every morning, ground myself, go into the sea, and I felt really good. But the third year, I just didn't take advantage of it in the same way. That's why I made the decision to take full advantage of the amazing sea on Phuket Island and the great beaches. And now, let's sit down and talk a bit about peptides. Which peptides I use, why I use them, and what effects they've had on my body. Honestly, I'm not sure if there's a better place to make this video than on the beach. Getting a tan, feeling good, with everything around me being pure bliss. In this video, I want to make a disclaimer. I'm not a medical professional and I won't be talking about peptides scientifically, nor will I be sharing how they work, why they work this way, or what you can expect. I'll mainly be sharing my experience with peptides, how they've helped me, what effects I've noticed, and what you might look for in peptides based on what I've found. For each peptide, I'll include a link in the description where you can learn more, since there's quite a lot of information. I started using peptides last year when I visited Georgi Shishkov, and he recommended that I use BPC-157. People who follow me, Dean Fraser, have known for years that I have a huge problem with my legs, especially my right leg, which I've broken twice. And until last year, I had problems getting up and sitting down on the couch. I wasn't exercising. I couldn't run like other people. I couldn't walk or climb stairs without my knees hurting. And the truth is, my first experience with peptides was a combination of peptides plus exercises for crooked heels. I always thought I had flat feet, but I actually have crooked heels. From a small and underdeveloped pelvis, and because of my underdeveloped pelvis, I mean not pelvis, but butt. My knees themselves turn inward, and that makes my legs crooked, and that's where a lot of my problems come from. After I combined BPC-157 and TB500, literally days after I started injecting the BPC-157 peptide together with TB500, my leg pain stopped, and now I would say, give me that. Stopping the pain means you're solving the problem. That's the truth. The problem isn't really fixed with peptides. Rather, the BPC-157 peptide helps you have less inflammation, less pain, and if you have aches, your body recovers from them more easily. However, if you have some kind of chronic problem in your body, BPC-157 will rather mask the problem. But if you don't fix it, you'll just be using it as a painkiller, and that's not the goal. The idea is that if you have some kind of chronic condition which actually involves joints, muscles, and tendons, if you use BPC-157, you reduce the pain and speed up recovery. But if you combine it with rehabilitation and exercise, you will actually heal your body. It's been almost a year since I've been using BPC-157, it's new. And I want to tell you that I run 5 km, 10 km without any pain in my legs, knees, ankles, in my right ankle, which I have broken before. I have no pain at all, zero, none. When I have some pain in my shoulder or elbows, I just inject BPC-157 into my elbows or shoulder, right here in the back, for example, because I have a lot of pain there. I used to have pain in my shoulder. I couldn't move my shoulder because I once fell off my motorcycle, but now that injury has almost disappeared. Because we combine rehabilitation with peptides, this peptide literally helps you recover so quickly, even if you don't have any pain, if you use it every day as a preventive measure. It works. The truth is, it just works. It's super cheap. You literally have to think, if you're doing okay financially, why wouldn't you take BPC-157? I'm 28 years old and I want to tell you that I'm the biggest self-experimenter. If you look at my videos from 5 or 6 years ago, before nootropics were widely discussed, I have one where I'm trying different nootropics that weren't even mentioned in Bulgaria. Still, I love the things that medicine and science create for optimizing the body, the brain, the character, for absolutely everything. I love things like that. They're super interesting to me, and peptides are super interesting. The moment I tried peptides, I was extremely skeptical. But damn it, BPC-157 worked and I healed my legs. And the moment BPC-157 worked, I was like, okay, baby, oh man. If BPC-157 and TB500 don't work, what else works? And then I started researching a lot more, buying, testing on myself. The next thing I started trying on myself was GHK-Cu, which is a peptide for the skin. This skin peptide isn't just for the skin, it's broader than that. This makes the body produce more collagen and elastin, improving the skin. If you've been overweight like me, it makes your skin tighter, better, and helps it retract. As you know, I used to have a big problem with the skin on my stomach because of my weight gain. As you can see, there's a lot of loose skin because of this peptide GHK-Cu. I've been on this peptide for 12 weeks now. My skin has improved, it's tightened, my stomach has flattened back out. Literally, the skin on my stomach isn't as loose when I sit down. This is perfect for former overweight people who have lost weight and don't want their skin to sag. I'm not cutting my stomach skin, bro. Recovering for a year is nonsense. I have tattoos and won't do something that stupid. I started using this peptide and not only did it tighten the skin on my stomach, literally, it also cleared up the discoloration. I have a lot of scars on my forehead because when I get pimples, I squeeze them like a total fool. And I want to tell you that the skin on my forehead and face evened out. And now, literally, I don't have any spots. I still have a few spots, but mostly I don't have any. I don't get so many pimples anymore. I don't get pimples on my forehead, on my body, anywhere. Literally, this peptide works super well for skin, but that's not all, because this peptide also works for hair, for beard growth, and for hair loss. If you're losing your hair and you're bald, it won't bring your hair back. That's the truth. But if you're a woman or a man and you just have hair loss from stress or things like that, it helps. It stops hair loss. Bro, that's really insane. My beard got thicker, darker. My beard color improved. My nails got much stronger. So this also improves sleep, or at least it improved my sleep. Really insane. And as I said, I'll leave links for each peptide down in the description so you can read more. Because what I've experienced and the benefits I've gotten might not be the same as what you'll get, but that's just the truth. Not everything works the same for everyone. These are different things. The next peptide I tried is NAD 500+, because damn it, your old Uncle Fraser is already reaching uncle status. I used to feel like the youngest in the world. But the truth is, in 2 years, I'll be 30. So, bro, the moment I turn 30, there's no more Dean Fraser. It's Uncle Fraser, bro. I'm already among the tough legends. Here comes Uncle Fraser. Now, bro, when you're 30, you're already at uncle status. You want to look a bit younger. NAD 500+. I swear, everyone you see on the internet, on social media, they're all on over 500+. I know so many people who are on NAD 500+, especially those who are a bit older. Not that I'm old, but just a bit older. That's literally reverse aging, going backwards. You feel so good. I've done it once in the shade and I feel like a god, you know, a god, a walking god. I feel like the Lord, man. I'm fresh, I'm in the mood, I feel clear-headed. You know, I don't have brain fog. I get rid of my inhibitions one way or another. I'm glowing and shining. I feel really good. And when you combine all these things with a good lifestyle, good food, no stress, life is better. Life really is better. When you literally inject the peptide NAD plus, you feel a flush and it's like someone has fast charged your body and you feel really good. 345 days after that, it's just amazing. I use it once a week because I just can't afford that many peptides per week because it's not cheap. That's the truth. Peptides aren't cheap, but they work. And a big part of my finances actually goes to monthly peptides. That's true. Peptides work for me, and I don't plan to stop taking them anytime soon. There are more and more studies coming out showing how actually they're really good. This is a revolution, you understand, a revolution. Even though it's a new technology, I believe in new technologies, and this really works for me. I'm getting younger, I'm 28, but I look younger and younger. And everyone who has seen me says, hey Diana, you look really good. Yeah, bro, I know, I've lost weight, I'm using peptides, I look good, I feel good, you get it now. This is the third peptide I'm trying. The fourth peptide I've been injecting for about 8 weeks is glutathione, so it can deal with oxidative stress. What does oxidative stress mean? The stress you get is on the side from absolutely everything that happens in your life. Stress, work, tension, boyfriend, home, finances, absolutely everything. That kind of thing stresses your body from the inside, it messes with your sleep and so on. I also inject glutathione once a week, it's a bit more, it's 4 ml. Bro, that's a really big injection, it's super crazy, but it helps with improving your sleep, with falling asleep, it helps you not feel stressed, it helps you feel balanced, it's really crazy, you recover faster. After a workout, you have absolutely no muscle soreness, no matter how hard you go in the gym. Do you understand how well glutathione works? It's unbelievable. It's a life hack. Mainly that's what I do. I don't know if that's what it's called. My Wolverine stuck looks and feels just like that. Now let me tell you about the elephant in the room. What really helped me change the most is Reta Trotida. Holy fucking shit, this thing is a game changer. I've been on Reta for 8 weeks and damn, this shit fucking works. So I'm a person who always thinks about food. There hasn't been a single moment in my life when I haven't thought about food because that's just how I was raised. That's how I was taught. For me, if I'm happy, I reward myself with food. If I'm sad, I fix my mood with food. If I've got nothing to do, I eat and snack on something. The moment I injected Reta Trotida, holy fucking shit, legends. Even with the minimal dose of 2 milligrams per week, because 2 milligrams is considered the recommended dose to feel any effect. There are people who feel things right away from just 1 milligram per week the moment you inject it. How can I explain to you that suddenly all that noise in your head disappears? All of that you feel, constantly thinking about food, what should I eat now, what should I eat later, what do I feel like eating, it disappears, it just disappears. But Reta Trotida doesn't work only for weight loss, that's the most revolutionary thing. This thing just made me rediscover myself because Reta Trotida helped me stop my ADHD medication from the moment I started taking Reta. I feel like I don't need ADHD medication, and since I stopped taking ADHD meds, I feel like myself. Again, I'm rediscovering happiness in myself. I feel great. I don't think about food separately. Reta Trotida helped me. He generally writes what he does, but now I'll tell you how it makes me feel. He helped me not to make bad decisions. Somehow. If you're a smoker, you stop smoking cigarettes, you stop wanting to drink alcohol, your body stops seeking satisfaction from trivial things. You start to be more connected with yourself, with the people around you. You make fewer bad decisions. Literally, this is superhuman. Do you feel it? Why are you so sober? Do you think more clearly in your head when you don't have that noise of instant gratification? You literally seek delayed gratification because when you remove food, all that gratification disappears. You realize that very few things actually satisfy you as a person and give you that dopamine hit. That's what you get from food, and the moment you get that from food, you start looking for it everywhere else and realize that this quick happiness you get isn't found so much in other places. You stop making stupid decisions, you start doing things that are good for your life, and that literally elevates your life. It elevates you, bro. Reta Trotida was my best decision, not just because it helps me lose weight, but because it helps me not make bad decisions, and it helps me be the legend I want to be. It helps me stay clear-headed in the easiest possible way, and somehow, bro, it helps me protect myself from that. Technology allows me to live life a little more chill. Damn it, I'll live life a little more chill without it bothering me. And that's the truth. I buy all my peptides from a website that sells across Europe and delivers to Thailand. And I've left the links below so you can read what each peptide does and where you can get it. Also, for this website, I have a 15% discount with the promo code DEAN15. So, if you want to get any of these peptides with a 15% discount, which is a really big discount, go check it out, get some and try it, because this stuff works better than you expect. This stuff works. This shit really works, and there's nothing that will make your life feel like it's on easy mode like peptides. That's the truth. And since a lot of people asked me about them, I'm finally making this video and explained it. I hope I explained it clearly enough for you to understand how it worked for me. I'm not sure if you'll get the same results. It's easy, especially Reta Trotida makes the biggest difference in my life and in my daily routine. It helps you be so clear-headed you think it's not real. The website I've linked below has all the quality certificates and tests, and I have trusted it for my own personal health, so if you trust me, you can trust the website too. Because I would never risk my health with something I'm not sure about. So legends, I'm leaving the link below in the description. Promo code DEAN15 saves you 15% off the price of absolutely every single product on this website below. They also operate in Bulgaria and offer cash on delivery. So if you want to pay in cash, you can actually use cash on delivery. Actually, you can because there are foreign websites that don't allow it. Delivery takes up to 12 days anywhere in Bulgaria, and the quality is proven with all the necessary documents. Let's fucking go. If you want your life to be easier and not waste time, peptides are your solution. Let's fucking go. Comment if you want more videos about peptides for me to show you how I inject myself, what doses I use, and absolutely everything related to peptides. If you want me to make more videos on the topic, just let me know and I'll make them.